Okay, good day. I am from Global Ace Agency here in Malaysia, and I am the Philippine recruiter. I receive your biodata from Jazz Agency in the Philippines. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you speak English or can you understand English?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a 100% willing to come here in Malaysia without any hesitation?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any friends or any family members working here?
We have, ma'am.
You have family members working here?
Yes, ma'am.
Who? Is it your cousin, your mother, your father?
Cousin, ma'am. Cousin.
So you know which place she was designated?
I don't know, ma'am.
Okay, so our interview, this is recorded and it will be uploaded in our YouTube channel. But at the same time, your profile will be uploaded in our website. Do you agree?
Agree, ma'am.
Okay, can you help me introduce yourself, please?
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon. I am Aprillove Kalamayan Antonio. I am married and I am 37 years old. I live in General Santos City. I have four children and I have one son and three daughters.
Okay, so I need to know some few more details from you. Are you 36 years old or 37 years old?
37, I mean, 37 years old.
When is your birthday?
April 13, 1988.
What is your height and your weight?
Mm, 5 flat po, ma'am.
Your weight?
60.
60. What about your religion?
Uh,
What is your religion? Are you
Christian.
Roman
Christian.
Catholic, Muslim, Christian?
Christian, ma'am. Christian.
Okay, so what about your educational background?
I am a graduate, high school graduate, ma'am.
High school grade. Okay, please focus in the camera, April Love, okay? So, who
Okay.
will going to take care of your four children once you come to work here in Malaysia?
My husband
Okay,
and my sister.
how old is your husband and what is his occupation?
40 years old. 40 years old. 40 years old, ma'am.
Okay,
And
so
she is labor on fish port.
okay. So in your biodata, it was stated that you have a working experience way back before Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, 2014 to 2017, and you worked there for 3 years, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, can you describe what are your responsibilities there to your previous employment here in Saudi?
Mm, I use clean and
Okay.
cook and take care of the baby.
How old is the baby that you take care?
Mm, 10 years old and 14 years old.
Okay, did you do laundry and ironing?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what happened? Why you decided to go back home in the Philippines and didn't continue working to this employer?
We are finished contract, ma'am.
Finish contract. Okay. So what
Yes,
happened?
ma'am.
Why just now only you apply go abroad? Why just you stuck in the Philippines for almost quite long and then decided to
Because
come back and work here in Malaysia?
because I'm pregnant, ma'am.
Oh, you're pregnant that time. Okay,
Yes,
so
ma'am.
April Love, there is no such a thing that you will just focus on taking care of, or you just do house chores only. No such a thing. Okay, very less
Yes,
only
ma'am.
you can see that you will do house chores. Some here is you need to take care elderly, you need to take care children. Okay, are
Yes,
you
ma'am.
flexible enough to take care of these children or elderly while doing house chores at the same time?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Can you caregiving for bedridden patient and disabled person?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you cook?
Yes, ma'am.
What variety of foods you can prepare or what variety of cuisine you can prepare?
Think vegetable, ma'am. Cold chop suey.
You know how to steam fish, steam
Yes po. Yes, ma'am.
veggies.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes?
Veggie. Yes.
Okay. Because mostly For Chinese, they are most likely do steaming, and then for Malaysia and Indian, so there is a lot of spices also that you need to learn. But there is also YouTube that you can learn too lah. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you
Yes, ma'am.
comfortable taking care of pets?
Yes, ma'am. I do.
Okay. So you know how to speak English, right? And you understand English.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you speak Malay or Mandarin?
No, ma'am.
No. Okay. Are you aware that you have a 2 years contract and you need to finish that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Are you I mean, are you mentally stable, physically stable?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any health issues?
No, 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 ma'am.
No, are you sure?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so what will happen if you will breach your contract?
I pay back sa agency, ma'am.
Yeah, so you have a consequences that you need to pay the employer and at the same time the agency. Nobody forced you to come and work here in Malaysia. You're the one who decided to come and work here because you wanted to earn and to sustain your family's needs, to give your children's future and for your family, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
So we are not playing here. So you know the consequences, okay? Finish your 2 years contract and we are okay. You agree in our terms and conditions. You also agree for the job scope that the employer will be given to you, okay?
Yes, ma'am. I agree.
So I just wanted to clarify it from you that working abroad or working here in Malaysia is not that so easy. It's very tough. I know being domestic helper is very tough. So all you need to do is just to follow the rules and regulations. You need to respect the employers because we are the one who come to work in their country. So you need to adjust yourself because you are working inside their premises. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you aware also in usage of mobile handphone?
Yes, ma'am. I aware.
Okay, you cannot hold your phone for the whole day because you are working, correct?
Yes,
Because
ma'am.
the more
Correct.
you use your mobile handphone, you cannot focus on your duty. So you can have it during nighttime only, like 2 to 3 hours, to contact your family back in the Philippines. After that, you will render your phone to your employer because if you cannot control using of mobile handphone, it might ended up that the next day you don't have the energy to work and you feel groggy, correct?
Correct, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So are you okay or do you agree?
I agree, ma'am.
Okay, on your rest day also, you cannot go out during rest day, but you will going to rest inside the employer's house. But if you will work on your rest day, employer will going to compensate your salary. Do you agree?
I agree, ma'am.
Okay, you agree. Normally, how do you fight your homesickness? I think homesickness will attack you anytime once you reach here in Malaysia because knowing that you stuck in the Philippines for almost quite long and you also got 4 children, correct? And you also got 1 year old. Then how will you normally fight this homesickness instead?
I clean I clean I clean the house, ma'am, to avoid the sickness.
So you will just focus on on cleaning the entire house. You make yourself busy, correct?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Exactly.
Okay, so I just wanted to let you know the reality of working here and to clarify things because we don't want later that in our initial interview, I already informed you about our terms and conditions, the rules and regulations. I don't want later that once you reach here in Malaysia, you will going to complain us, ma'am. I don't know your rules and regulations. As much as possible, we wanted to let you know about our rules so that we lessen the problem later. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I think that's all for now, April Love. It was my pleasure meeting you. But please stay
Ma'am, you
connected through
too.
WhatsApp because agents here in Malaysia will going to contact you to conduct an interview together with the employer. Okay?
Okay, ma'am. Thank
Thank
you.
you and have a good day.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.